Telecommunications was first introduced to the Seychelles on the 29th of March 1893, after the Eastern and South African Telegraph Company was granted a contract to establish a telegraph cable linking Zanzibar with Seychelles, thence Mauritius. Laid by a cable ship named Scotia, this first cable was capable of transmitting 15 words a minute and enabled the Seychelles to become part of the world telecommunications network.
Well, Cable and Wireless has been here now for almost 120 years. It came in as the Eastern Telegraph Company, laying cables from here to Zanzibar and the like. Of course, this is the cable piece of the company. Cable and Wireless as a group later bought part of Marconi's wireless business, and therefore you have the cable and wireless. So you see, even 70 odd years ago, we knew cables and wireless would be important.
It was some years later, in 1935, when Cable and Wireless took over the ship-to-shore wireless system from the government and was granted a license to operate other radio systems. From these humble beginnings, Cable and Wireless grew into the pioneering company that it is today. Responsible for the continuing development of the country's ICT sector and for keeping local Seychellois up to date with the rest of the world.
Over the last few years, Seychelles has really undergone what I can describe as a transformation. If you are here, these changes tend to be subliminal, but sometimes it's worth just stepping back to understand what's really happened.
By the mid-90s, Cable and Wireless introduced a highly intelligent customer information systems. This revolutionized their way of working, improving functionality, reliability, and communications throughout the company. By 2006, Cable and Wireless became the first mobile operator to introduce a state-of-the-art network that offered multimedia messaging services and mobile internet. More recently, the company introduced iSurf, the latest and fastest prepaid wireless internet service in the Seychelles.
The ICT sector is, firstly, an important employment organization for people, for Seychellois. This company has very few expatriates. We still have over 98% of our workforce as local people, and many of those we train regularly. And we hope that as we go along, we can actually have the company run entirely locally.
Ensuring the Seychelles stays at the forefront of technological developments, Cable and Wireless are one of the major shareholders in the Seychelles East African Submarine Cable Project. The project entails engineering works, sea survey, construction and rollout of a submarine optical cable system and associated equipment to link Seychelles to Tanzania. The system comprises a pair of optical fibres as well as termination equipment at both ends. It's configured to provide 32 wavelengths, allowing a maximum throughput of 320 gigabits.
It's an ambitious one. To build a cable to the east coast of Africa, costing so much money, with a population of less than 100,000 to serve, it sometimes can be quite scary. But we had some luck. We've had this global recession, which has reduced the demand for submarine cable builds, so we could get a better price for building the cable.
Today, Cable and Wireless provide a full range of services for its customers, including mobile and fixed, and is set to provide television services in the near future, having been granted a license to do so. As the country braces itself for fibre optic high-speed internet access, it's clear that Cable and Wireless remains the provider of choice throughout the Seychelles. No one knows Seychelles better.
Well, the challenges are to execute the plan as well as we can, near perfectly. That is the main thing. Building these strategies are just the beginning. We've done some things very well here, that has enabled us to regain market leadership in mobile, for example. That has taken us to a point in data and internet that is so strong today. So we've done a lot of these things. But these challenges coming up in the next year and a half is on a different scale. And I'm very excited. I think this is why you want to lead a company like this.